what's up? This is Jerome with Quantum Light Consciousness. Today we're going to talk about bypassing Ascension symptoms. There's this kind of like concept in the spiritual community where people call symptoms as a result of Ascension. I kind of just want to negate that and really focus on what is causing the actual so-called Ascension symptoms. I only really put that in the title of the video because it's kind of like a buzzword. It's kind of like, so people know what I'm talking about. Like when your body starts to hit a higher vibration, you kind of get more of energetic backlash from your environment, and you feel a lot what's going on around you, and you feel what has been going on within you over the past however many years you've been on the earth plane, living your life. And because you're becoming more conscious, you see these symptoms become apparent, and you're then able to deal with them. So thanks for clicking on the video. Here we're going to talk about really getting by those and really just cruising on and embodying your new vibration into your ascension and into your spiritual awakening, so you can grow and develop as a self-evolving human being. So the first way you can begin bypassing these issues is taking a cold shower. All right. Firstly, that is a huge way to regulate your body temperature, because that's basically one of the biggest aspects to how bacteria gets into your system through negative energy. If you ever had to fight off a flu, you know that the flu virus, it's kind of in your system and then it's kind of dormant, and then it comes back. And when you have the flu, you have a fever, and in order to kill the bacteria, that's why fever exists, is for your good bacteria to fight your bad bacteria, so you can get rid of all the garbage that's coming in from the outside. So when you take a cold shower, it trains your body to regulate from cold to hot and from hot to cold really quick. So you're going to get into your own energy a lot easier. Now it's a little starting off, it's a little I can't take it. It's like when it's kind of like you jump into a cold pool. I do it every day. It's kind of like you get used to it. If you're a little kid, you don't want to do it, but it's like you eventually, when you get used to getting into a pool, you eventually just jump in. If you ever jumped into a pool, you take a cold shower. Even if you don't want to take a tired cold shower, you can just, take a hot shower, and then at the very end, just blast yourself with cold water. And number two, is the same thing. When you feel the negativity, when you feel negative energy, when you feel attachments trying to influence or sway your vibration, all you have to do is just raise your body temperature. It helps to have an active imagination. It helps to know the capacity and know the full capability of the human body system. I prefer that you go and look at videos online of monks doing crazy shit, literally making energy come out their hands so hot that they heat up the paper that they hold in front of it, and the paper catches fire. Or leaves, they do it with leaves. They light matches, or this dude online, he literally, not, I don't suggest you try this at all whatsoever, but it's it's not even important, but he cut his hand, and then he pushed so much energy out of his hand with healing intent that he healed the cut in his hand at the same time he was recording it. Literally, he cut his hand on film. It's insane, and then he healed it on film. But that's honestly the true power that you hold to heal yourself and to regulate your own energy, so you can at least hold your own body temperature. So it helps to have an active imagination. I prefer to base a lot of my like energy training and like energy upkeep with like stuff out of comics and stuff out of movies, because they take all that from literal people who have experimented in secret experiments that they don't tell the public. A lot of X-Men has been channeled from like higher sources of like military intelligence. You'll get Stan Lee saying, "Oh, I created X-Men because every person is special on their own." Like, no, he forgot. Like, he either is not informed, or the person who he got X-Men from, who he bought it from, hasn't told him that they had a source that contacted them and gave them the information about the secret military experiments they do on the kids, and they genetically alter their DNA to have them evolve quicker into supernatural type of capabilities, just like you see on Stranger Things. They experimented on the kids and they got them to open portals and close portals and whatnot, but that's beyond the subject here. Basically, when you use your energy, use it to your capability and use it with your own positive intent to heal and stay safe within your own biosphere. I prefer, when I'm raising my energy, since I know like the capability of the human body, I like to imagine my entire body just glowing gold. You ever seen Iron Fist, the film? I mean, the series on Netflix, or you've seen the comics. Eventually, Iron Fist, he, instead of just the gold fist where he puts his chi into his fist and then he could break anything. There's like another aspect of that in the comic book where his entire body goes the same way. So that's basically what I do. It's kind of like silly to like say this on camera, but it's like literally like you can use those types of concepts to be able to clear your field and remain safe in biodiverse, toxic environment. So to be able to keep that negative energy out, you regulate your body temperature, you hold your charge, right? So when I'm imagining my body glowing gold and very, very, very resonant to that gold energy, to the point where I'm like, my entire body is like pumped up, I'm pumping myself up, and I'm breathing my energy up to get a pulse going through the brain. All right, get a pulse going through your brain, okay? Because that's where the core of the nervous system is located. You kind of want to, reprogram your nervous system. I have like a little meditation that I offer in my course that helps you do that. Because unfortunately, if you've been awakening on the planet, there's a lot of garbage that is in the ether that will try and get into your energy field and literally get into your head as a program, so it can keep running itself, so it can keep feeding negative energy off you, so you exist and you act and live your life out of fear. You kind of have to flip that and clear that and get your energy the way you want it to be. So that's it. When you're in the shower, taking a cold shower after after a long hot shower, you basically move your energy up, and then you kind of like breathe. You breathe and focus and keep your focus as you need it to flow with the heartbeat going through your brain, okay? Once you have a pulse going through your brain, you keep that temperature as the cold water is going over your head. Like, kind of just hold your head under the cold shower and just breathe, and it gets easier. So that's my 4 ways. Number 1, cold showers. Number 2, increasing your body temperature when you need to. Number 3, holding a charge, kind of like Iron Fist in the comics. You could do Iron Girl. You can do, Superwoman, or you can do Green Lantern, whatever it is, like whatever your like forte is, like, it's kind of, it does help to understand that you have, that type of power, just being you in, your etheric space. And number 4 is breathing your energy up to get a pulse going through your brain. So I hope you like this video. If you feel free to, share it, go ahead. I also do sessions, I do coaching, I do healing at quantumlight.net. And I hope to talk to you soon. I'll probably see you soon next video. Thanks so much.